Hi, my name's Dave Allen Grady, and I'm here with Ken Derby, Jill Johnson, and Nancy Wise, and we're talking about Family Promise right now. Ken, tell us just a little bit about what Family Promise is and who it serves and how our church is involved.
Okay, thanks, Dave. Family Promise is a national organization. It has about 200 affiliates, 200,000 volunteers. It was originated in New Jersey by a lady named Karen Olson, and that was about 35 years ago. And she recognized that there was a need for homeless families that had temporary situation where they had very quickly become homeless, usually because of something that's changed dramatically in their lives. And she also could see that there was organizations in the community that had the ability to do hospitality, mainly churches. And so what Family Promise has become from that is a framework that coordinates local churches together in a network that serves families that are temporarily homeless, to give them shelter and provide food for a limited time and get them back into a home. They also provide now financial training, and they also do job relation, trying to find them a job. And so that's what Family Promise does. It uses the facilities of churches where the families stay on a weekly basis overnight, and we have been fortunate enough to be able to do that through our facilities. And in the COVID era, it's changed in that we have one church, St. Luke's Presbyterian, that's now kind of become the permanent home. And what we do is to provide them financial needs for continuing the program, and also overnight hosts.
Okay. What does it look like now to volunteer during our week?
It is very easy. When you sign up through the Sign Up Genius, you'll receive the PIN code to go into the door. There's very specific instructions on where to go. Our room is totally opposite from the family's room, so it's no contact. It's very safe. It's been disinfected. You bring your bed stuff. You bring things that will entertain you, like your iPad or your phone, whatever, your computer, whatever. And it is just a nice, quiet night. I have not had anybody to come and visit me or anything. They've not needed us. It's only for an emergency. And they would contact Wanda from Family Promise and us if there was an emergency. But it is just a wonderful time just to be by yourself and I brought my dinner and just watched movies and read books, and I don't mind it at all.
Okay. And it if I remember correctly, there's a video that we can send you the link to if you're going to volunteer.
Yes.
To know what it looks like and kind of get yourself oriented before your night to volunteer. What's the time commitment from when do you have to show up and when are you expected to stay through? 8
p.m. for your night, and then you can leave by 7. The video actually even shows you where to park and the door that you're supposed to go in. It takes you all the way down the hallway to your room and everything. Okay. So, very nicely done.
Ken said earlier that there's, with us locating all of Family Promise's work at St. Luke Presbyterian, that there's some extra cost associated with the pandemic and cleaning. And so we have to pay, I think it's $800. Nancy, where's that coming from?
That money right now is coming from our emergency fund that's set up. the really good thing about this is we've been able, through this pandemic, to pay all of the extra expenses for our families, which includes not only cleaning fees, but money for them for gasoline and for food. And they're even cooking their own food, which was something they weren't able to do before.
Oh.
One really great thing about the emergency fund is our church has been able to purchase totes that the families can use to move their belongings from one place to the other. We noticed that the totes were really falling apart the last time that they were at Northbrook. And this is just a great way that we can show how much we care for these families and continue on, as we do expect that they will start to move to other locations in the new year.
That is some great thinking. So if either I'm not able to volunteer because of schedule or other reasons, maybe something I could do is I could give to the Emergency Assistance Fund, and that will help fund the work of Family Promise.
Absolutely.
And then I understand that there's also some donations we receive from time to time for Family Promises work. What are some of those things that we have to take over when it's our week? And if I was at the grocery store or at Target or Walmart and I was going to pick up a few extra things, what are some of those things I could donate to Family Promise through our church?
Go ahead, Jill. You've got most of it stored at your house.
You're always looking for paper products, cleaning products, and every time I go and you can only get one, then I get one. And so they're all, because they use that not only for their area, but for our area. But paper plates, silverware, plastic silverware, cups, snacks for the kids and snacks for the adults, really anything that would help them out. They're trying not to use St. Luke's supplies. So anything that would help them out, they would be most appreciative. And even specialties like the candy canes, since it's going to be December, or Christmas tree Little Debbie's, or anything like that might be extra special for them.
Oh, fantastic. And to show how this program really works, I was reading a newsletter recently from Family Promise that we've had some successes. Would any of y'all like to report on those successes so that people know that this is actually something that helps people find a permanent home?
Well, all the ones that we served in February, that was the last time that we actually saw face-to-face. 2 of them have graduated to their own home, and the 3rd family is slated to leave the end of November. So by the time we come back in December, they're going to have all new families, but we won't be able to meet them. So, hopefully in one of our weeks next year that we'll be able to meet them.
Okay. So again, as soon as we're able to and things open back up with the pandemic ultimately subsiding, or vaccines or whatever happens, we will be able to host again on our campus. But until then, we'll still be going elsewhere and providing hospitality that way. Well, y'all, I want to thank you for your leadership with this Family Promise ministry. Folks have been asking me about this. There's some energy and enthusiasm about it. And even with a little bit diminished opportunity to serve, there still are ways to serve. And so thank you for helping these families and for helping Northbrook be Northbrook to our community. God bless y'all.